Did you like the city as an urban entity?
Yeah, I loved it.
Yeah.
I like the people.
Yeah, nice folks. That's what I've noticed. Every time I go back to Indiana, in fact, almost anywhere outside of New York or L.A., you're really, it's true. It's true. Don't you notice that the people are really, really nice everywhere you go?
They are nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they're nice here in New York, but they're not as obvious about it.
Yeah. Takes a while.
Yeah.
Takes a while.
Now let me spend a second here talking to you about Blue Velvet. Now this was what a piece of work this was. Now that must have been fun filming that, right?
It was great.
Because you would just act like a maniac all day, right?
That's all I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what was that?
What was it? Yeah. Well, actually,
Frank was nuts, and he had a canister and a face mask, and he was breathing stuff.
A lot of breathing. Yeah.
Probably an asthmatic.
Probably, yeah. It was written as helium, which would have made it really different. David Lynch, who directed it, wrote it. Yeah. And helium changes your voice, and we had some there. It doesn't get you high, though. And so I tried it, and I sounded a little like Donald Duck, you know. And I said, David, it's really difficult for me to act with this, this helium. So if you want to dub that voice in later, let's go for it. But right now, let me think of it as amyl nitrate or nitric oxide. And he said, what is that? And I said, just trust me on this one, yeah? So that's what I did. I used a lot of Lee Strasberg sense memory and went for it. But definitely disoriented my mind.
Yeah.
And,
now, was that as, and I don't mean offense by this, was that as peculiar a character that you have ever portrayed?
Yeah, probably, yeah. Then there's Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2 that I did this last year. Yeah. That was pretty weird, too. Yeah. River's Edge is strange. I do strange parts, I must say.
Yeah, well, I want to talk about River's Edge here in a second.
Yeah.
But now you mentioned that you're not drinking anymore and you're not using any other kind of chemicals, but you had a period in your life, didn't you, where that was just like toast for breakfast, right?
That was it, buddy.
Yeah. And I read an account of your life in I guess it was Vanity Fair recently. Pretty rough stuff that you came through.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you look at that period of your life as a huge mistake, or did you enjoy it when you were going through it?
Well, you know, it's strange to say, but for a while it worked. I mean, I always thought of it as
Oh, is that right?
I always thought of it as a creative, release.
Yeah. But you were drinking enormous quantities of alcohol. Forget anything else.
Unbelievable.
So, like, on an average day, how much hard liquor were you consuming?
I was drinking about 28 beers a day and about a half a gallon of rum with a fifth of rum on the side, just in case I, didn't have any in the morning.
So at least a case of beer.
Oh, yeah.
And like chips? Do you have chips with those?
No, it was for my health because, it has substance. Beer has,
And
bread.
Then, did you say a gallon of rum or a half a gallon of rum?
A half a gallon of rum with a fifth of rum on the side, yeah. That was every day for 5 years. I'd do about 3 grams of Coke to sober up. But I thought other people had problems. I didn't think I had a problem with it.
Yeah.
Because other people were crawling around. I was still working. I thought I was working.
Yeah. But isn't it amazing, going through that kind of abuse, isn't it amazing how resilient the human system actually is? I mean, it's just unbelievable that you're still not alone, not just walking around, you're still functioning and winning awards for your acting and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. It is amazing. And also, I must say, I've never had a better time I'm having right now in my life.
Yeah.
So to me, it was a waste of time.
Yeah.
Because to be sober is really it's amazing.
But do you think you could have? Do you think you could be where you are today if you had not gone through that other experience?
I'd hate to think where I'd be with that. No, I don't know where I would be.
Yeah. But I mean, now you have something to compare the goodness of your life to, and you have something really to hang on to and thank the Lord for.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, what are we doing here? We got to do a commercial, and then we'll be back here with Dennis Hopper.